what is wrong with you? What is going on? Why aren't you getting it done? So as we go through our lives, we are meant to be reflecting and pivoting very regularly. The only thing that is constant is change. Hello beautiful people, hello beautiful world, welcome back to my channel. I am Ashlee Renise. If you are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I know it's been a month. Where have you been? Where have you been? I love that song, by the way. Every time I say where have you been, that's what I think about immediately. But I do want to thank you guys so much for coming back. I hope I don't sound too low. I have a camera now. So we have a camera now, so I am gonna be, kind of trying out the audio, seeing if I do need a mic, all that jazz. So please do bear with me. But thank you so much for being here. Now, for the past 4 to 6 weeks, I have been inconsistent in many areas of my life, and I know persons don't usually admit that, but we're all about truth over here, okay? Authenticity. And I've been truly inconsistent, and it was really driving me crazy because we usually view inconsistency as a very bad thing. It's usually what we're told stops us from getting to our goals, and there is some truth in that. But during this season, this time of inconsistency for me, I was able to learn a few things, and that is what I want to talk about today. So if you want to know what my inconsistency taught me and some of the lessons that I learned and I'm passing it on to you, then stay tuned. By the way, outside is so nice. This is why we're outside today, because the beautiful sunlight, the green grass, I couldn't pass this up. I'm sorry, not sorry. As I said, like for the last 4 to 6 weeks, I've been inconsistent in a lot of things. I was inconsistent with my fasting journey. I haven't publicly spoken about that, but I have been on a journey to fast for health and also weight loss health. I was inconsistent with that. There up to a point I was inconsistent with going to the gym, working out, just making sure that I move. I was inconsistent with YouTube, and I was inconsistent in the areas of like my relationships, my friendships, and things of that nature. And while I was going through it, I was beating myself up a lot because I am the queen of consistency, and I can proudly say that. I'm usually very disciplined. I say I'm gonna do it, right? But this taught me, and it's weird because there have been periods like this before. So I want to know, why did I forget? You know what I mean? But this reminded me that life is like the ocean. There are waves, okay? There's ebbs and flows. And so while I was going through it and I was beating myself up, like every day when something wouldn't get done, like say I said I was gonna fast and I didn't, or I said I was gonna go to the gym and I didn't, every single day that happened, I kept beating myself up like, what is wrong with you? What is going on? Why aren't you getting it done, right? And there were a lot of changes that took place during that time, and from asking myself those questions, I had to take a step back and look and say, okay, what changed within the last month? Why is this happening? Because what I think happens is when we become inconsistent in any area of our lives, instead of asking ourselves why this is happening, I don't know if y'all can hear that, the street, somebody driving, but instead of asking ourselves what is leading or driving this inconsistency, we usually just resort to beating ourselves up. So the very first thing that I learned during this season of inconsistency was to question everything. And questioning everything does not necessarily mean that you are doubtful or you're a skeptical person, because I'm not skeptical. me believe you. Oh wow, yeah. But questioning everything in the sense of having curiosity, you know, like a childlike curiosity where the things in our lives are concerned. I believe that as adults we get too caught up in what life should be like that we stop questioning things, and that leads to us being very unhappy in many areas, because when we are no longer curious, so life becomes boring and uninteresting. So this season of inconsistency really taught slash reminded me to question everything with a childlike curiosity. Hold on, I know you guys are enjoying the video, but I did want to come and just inject what has been helping me to get back on my consistency game, and it is this planner right here. It is called the Daily Focus Planner. It was created by me and it's actually really good. It's really been helping me to get back focus and remember my why, and even we're gonna get to it later on in the video, but remember my identity and what is going on in this particular season of my life. It's amazing. It has a habit tracker. It has where you can write your affirmation for the day. It has all of these amazing things. You can write what you're grateful for, and what this does, it helps you to remain focused. So the goal of this planner is not for you to plan your time or plan your days, but to plan your focus, and that is a huge part of being successful in your consistency. So it's available on Amazon, whether you're Amazon US, Canada, UK, wherever it is, it's available for you. All you have to do is click the link down below to check it out, purchase it, and if you could leave a review because it's mine. But thank you so much to me for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the video. So after questioning everything, you know, that when I started asking myself, why am I being inconsistent right now, what is leading to that, I was able to kind of see the bigger picture of everything. So that's what I learned. Secondly is to take a step back and really analyze everything from the big picture. Sometimes being a small picture person is really good because we need those detail oriented skills, you know, the skill of seeing things and seeing the detail in everything. But it's also important to cultivate the skill of stepping back and being able to see everything at like a bird's eye view, because that is what helps you to stay grounded. Because trust me, it's easy to get lost in the details of life and to get stressed out in the details of life, how it's gonna get done, what exactly it is to do. But when we step back and see everything from a bird's eye view, it definitely keeps us grounded. So when I was able to step back, I recognized that there were many changes that took place. I, at the time, acquired a new role because we're in the very busy season of my 9 to 5, I guess. It's not a 9 to 5 though. It's a work when you choose to, but it's like that, like a corporate job. So I got a new role, a supervisory role at my corporate job. And because we were in the busy season, plus I was a supervisor, I couldn't find time to do anything. I'm up, straight to work. Then by the time the night comes, I'm so exhausted that I didn't want to do anything but just watch TV and go to bed. And you know, when I started to think about it, I was like, this is not who I am. And so I recognized that there was a dissonance in my identity versus what was happening right now. So who I was, or who I identify as, that's not what was playing out. So that was where a lot of the discomfort came from. My disconnect between my identity and my actions. Which leads me to the third thing that I learned, was that in different seasons of our lives, our goals may change. Okay? even our identity may change. And one of the main reasons we experience discomfort when we start to deviate is because we don't revise our goals or our identity when the seasons of life changes. So as we go through our lives, we are meant to be reflecting and pivoting very regularly, but it's quite unfortunate that we don't do that quite often. Quite often, what happens is we say we're this type of person, this is our goal, and let's take New Year resolutions, for example. When we set a New Year's goal, we set it for the entire year. You know how long 12 months is? 365 days, sometimes 366 days. That's a long time. That is a long time. And as not even just humans, just beings on this earth, the only thing that is constant is change. So sometimes we get too caught up in who we are. We're so rigid and we don't allow ourselves that room to grow, that room to reflect, that room to pivot. So this taught me that there are different seasons in life, okay? And I need to be more loose handed, is that a word? But don't grip so tightly to who I am and thinking that it's never going to change for the entirety of the year, furthermore for the entirety of my life. Which leads me to the final one, is revisit. Revisit your goals, revise and revisit, revise and revisit, revise and revisit. Do that as many times as you need to. So yes, do what you said you were gonna do, okay? Be disciplined. But remember that you're just a human being. Give yourself grace, okay? Know that there are gonna be different seasons in life, and ensure that you're revising your goals, your identity, and what you're striving for based on those seasons. Don't allow your inconsistency to define you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, these are just my thoughts, my lessons that I'm sharing with you, and I really do hope that it's helpful for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And today I want you to comment one thing that you have learned this past month. It doesn't have to do with inconsistency, but I'd love to know what are some of the lessons that you have been learning. So yeah, share that down below with myself and with our community. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.